with their upcoming series show, Frankenstein. Here to tell us all about it is director Mario de la Nuez to tell us about the show and about De La Dance Company. Mario, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So first, for those who might not know, tell me a little bit about De La Dance Company and what you all do.
Well, my wife and I, who is Meredith Benson, we're former dancers at Cincinnati Ballet. We've danced all over the world, and we're here, been here now almost a little bit over 20 years. And we started the company at about that time. And it's taken us that long to get to where we are now. We're performing, we have 29 dancers in the company.
Yeah.
We do a whole broad range of dance. We're the only the second professional ballet company in the city. And we're performing this year. We're going to be celebrating our 20th year, just coming up in a few months. We're celebrating with Frankenstein, which is a ballet that, well, it's not a ballet that people know, but it's a story that people know.
Exactly, yeah, of course, based off of Mary Shelley's novel. Tell me a little bit about what people can expect, because you're right, it's not, people don't hear Frankenstein and immediately think ballet.
Right. Well, you know, I don't know if you remember, you're too young for this, but there were the old Boris Karloff movies with the, you know, the
yes,
yeah, with and the flat head.
Yes.
That's what I was exposed to when I was a kid, and then about 40 years ago, someone pointed out to me, have you read the book? And I'm like, there was a book. I had no idea, you know. So I said, okay, I looked the book, and I loved the book. Yeah. I loved there were so many things that were beyond just the gore and of the book. You know, inequality and the idea of beauty, what beauty means, and what acceptance, that sort of thing. There was a lot more to the book than just the horror of it, and I fell in love with it. I always wanted to do a ballet, and it took that long, almost 40 years for me to decide, okay, I'm going to do it.
Incredible.
So it was fun.
Tell me a little bit about the physical characterization of Frankenstein's monster, because I think that's something that was probably really interesting for you to develop choreographically. Yeah,
to be honest, I started this thing thinking, okay, I have to do the sort of veer towards more the monstrous kind of thing. And we had two dancers who I had in mind, one of which was a very tall, in the story, the Frankenstein monster is 7 foot tall.
Right.
And there are a lot of characteristics to it that we just physically can't do and dance.
Right.
But I had this fellow who was 6'5". It was close.
Yeah.
And he was a good dancer. And anyway, he wasn't able to do the role. And so we had another dancer that was also going to do the second cast. And it started off a little slow with him, like sometimes that's because we didn't know each other, and when you're doing something, sometimes it just takes a while to get to know each other and get things going. And so I said, I think I need to have someone else here as well. And the only person I had available that could do that was was a young dancer that with a company, a young woman. And I thought, well, I think she could do that. I just had this feeling about it, and we can go towards so out of necessity, we ended up going towards these two other dancers, and Lisette is just, because she's performing, just phenomenal, like a Star is Born.
Yes.
She brought out things in the role that were monstrous, but also being a woman and her own personal sensitivities allowed her to do things that what I had imagined it being went to a whole nother place, and not only a different direction but a different level. And it's a wonderful. We're excited to have her here again this year, and it's really quite fun.
Incredible. Before we let you go, where and when can people see the show?
Sure. It's at the Anderson Center Theater in Anderson. It's a wonderful newer theater.
Yeah.
Great parking. It's October 3rd through the 13th.
Perfect.
We have 9 performances, and we'd love to see people there.
Mario, thank you so much for coming on and sharing about Frankenstein and about the company. We so appreciate you, and congratulations on all of the hard work. I know it's going to be incredible.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Of course, and stick with us. We'll be right back after this.
Keeping you